Hi, I'm Sydney Mulder, and I currently live in Raleigh, North Carolina, but I would say my formative years were in Virginia Beach. I became part of the military community when I met Bill Mulder. We married in 2005 and moved to Virginia Beach, and we stayed in Virginia Beach, and he was stationed there on and off until his retirement in 2017. And 3 months after his retirement, Bill ended his life, and that is why I'm here today, honoring Bill tomorrow with Sarah for the Boston Frogman swim.
Hi, my name is Sarah Wilkinson. I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I was a military kid growing up, so I'm a little bit of a gypsy. I'm not from really anywhere. Been in Virginia Beach the last 20 years. I met my husband when I was 13, the first day of high school. So we were together pretty much ever since. He became a SEAL in 1996. He was active duty for 21 years. We have 2 children. 19-year-old daughter and an almost 17-year-old son. And after 21 years of service and multiple deployments, my husband took his life in October of 2018. And I'm here today to talk to you, but also for the Boston Frogman to swim in honor of Sydney's husband, Bill Mulder. So the last 2 years, I have 2 friends that live in the local Boston area, and they have swam on behalf of my husband, Chad. And this year, they kind of were egging me on and said, come on, come swim. And I wanted to show support. And I really kind of wanted to be able to serve on behalf of someone else. You know, 2 friends took this challenge on 2 years in a row on behalf of my husband. One will be swimming and another will be kayaking for my husband again for the 3rd year. And I just wanted to take on the challenge to raise awareness specific to the men that have died by suicide, because it is a growing number and we don't want them to get forgotten. We want people to say their names, and Sydney and I have been very close. We didn't know each other prior to my husband's death. We met afterwards, but she is a critically important person in my life, and I just wanted to show her husband and her family the same respect.
The Navy SEAL Foundation has been tremendous. In the very early stages of losing Bill to suicide, I remember them sitting at my kitchen table with me the day after Bill died. So they were immediately there for me, the foundation as a whole. And Sarah can speak to this as well. We were saying that the deaths by suicide is increasing, and with that, I think the Navy SEAL Foundation is broadening their awareness of it. And we do think there's still there's a long path. I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but I believe that they're putting in the work and trying to help their community. It's a tough road, but I think they're up for it.
I haven't met everybody that's swimming this weekend. I know, a few of them, and we've met through social media, and people take on this challenge for different reasons and swim for different people, but every swimmer has to have a safety kayaker. I think that should be a good lesson of everybody needs somebody, right? I mean, I could go out in the harbor and swim. I'm absolutely gonna feel more comfortable having Sydney by my side. And that's probably true for everyone swimming tomorrow. And maybe some people don't know their kayaker, but knowing that someone is there. And that could be a message that could be pushed through just life.
I like that metaphor, yeah.
When you say the word Navy SEAL, it brings a lot of attention, right? They've obviously made a name for themselves in news media and movies over the years. And it's kind of ironic because these people are driven specifically to not have a name for themselves. That's kind of their mission, right? But just the military in general, it comes at a price. People who serve in the military, no matter what you do in the military, even if you survive, and you're not killed in action, you're not killed in training, and you don't die by suicide, it comes at a price for everyone involved. The active duty person, the spouse they leave behind, the children they have at home. I was a military kid. My dad is a retired Marine colonel. And I loved being a military kid. It absolutely made me who I am today. Some of that's good traits, some of them not so great traits, but it just would be wonderful if the support for the Navy SEAL Foundation and the Boston Frogman is phenomenal. But what would be great is if we just create a ripple effect in general of just people who serve and the family members that stand behind them in silent support and know that we are in this free country for those people that made that choice.
To me, I immediately envision the community of widows that we have. I loved being part of the military when Bill was active duty. And he served for 20 years. I was with him for 14 of those. And I loved it. I had such pride being a military spouse. And now being a military widow, there's such identity with that. And I think there are pros and cons to kind of claiming that identity and struggles and challenges with that. But I'm so, like Sarah said, I continue to use the words grateful and humbled and just thankful to still be a part of this community. And I think the Navy SEAL Foundation does a tremendous job at maintaining that community and welcoming people to that, unfortunately welcoming people into this Gold Star community. But to me, that's my community. My people, my tribe are my girls and my fellow widows and Gold Star spouses. And I'm so thankful for them. Sarah and I raised an incredible amount of money. The goal was $2,000, and I think we had a phone conversation early on in this process saying, if we don't reach it, we'll just split the difference. And we've raised, I think, $12,000 for this swim. And that is purely through, I think, just posting on social media. Sarah did an incredible job just documenting her training, and I would repost her posts, and it moved people. People listen, and it touched a lot of people, and that's evident. And there have been so many supporters, and that it means so much. So to me, I think just kind of that outreach and bringing awareness to what this swim means, and then people, it just snowballs. I think then people get to know who's Sarah, who is that? Oh, who's Sydney, and it's just, that's been really emotional and really incredible to be a part of, and to see that unfold. Yeah.
I signed up for this, quite honestly, not really knowing what to expect. I mean, clearly I knew it was a swim, I knew the distance, I knew the location, but really was driven more on just honoring someone that I never met, but I feel like I know so well. And I'm just ready.